What's up, guys? Arcus Cam, and welcome to the final part of the 50 strategy extravaganza. Wow, 50 already. For this one, we're going to do 4 strategies, only because I did an extra by mistake in part 9, which was the Jigglypuff. But here's the thing that all these Pokemon have in common. They're derps. So yeah, they're not used as much. One of them's an overuse, but I really don't think there isn't like a really good strategy for it there. But the first one is probably the derpiest of them all. But this strategy is definitely a good one for it. And it's Stunfisk. Nature should be impish, Helheim should be the leftovers, and its ability should be Sandveil. If you're not going for a Sandstorm team, another option could be Static, but I'd recommend you stick with Sandveil anyway, in case some idiot does put up Sandstorm. It took me so long to figure out. You know what? I'll tell you in a minute. Its stats should be 252 HP, 176 defense, 68 special defense, and 12 attack. So Stunfisk is physically defensive, but overall bulky. Very bulky indeed. So he can survive quite a few attacks. Now, what was its item? The leftovers. So that will help it regain HP each turn, which it has a lot of. Its attack should be Thunder Wave, Attract, Swagger, and Foul Play. Now, guys, I looked for so long for who could take on this exact moveset. But Stunfisk was probably the only one that could have all 4 of these moves. And it took me a little bit to figure out the set itself on who should have it. But I just came across the derp Stunfisk who can actually pull this off. But anyway, first you're either going to use Thunder Wave or Attract. I kind of recommend whatever. I kind of recommend Thunder Wave only because it can hit almost everything. As for Attract, yeah, it only works on the opposite gender, so that's why I recommend making Stunfisk a female, since there are much less females in the game than there are males, so Attract will most likely work. So you got Thunder Wave, then Attract, and then use Swagger, which does +2 attack on the opponent. That's why, in case you're going up against a physical attacker or mixed attacker that has a lot of physical moves, that's why I'd either do Thunder Wave and Attract first. Order really doesn't count, but then you're going to use Swagger, and then last move, Foul Play. And we know what Foul Play does. If you don't know, I'll tell you. It's a Dark-type move that inflicts 90 damage, and instead of using your attack stat, your attack boosts and abilities and such to determine the damage, it does the opponent's. And that's why, and the opponent will have +2 attack because of Swagger. So Foul Play will do a lot. So usually 2 times the attack. So what's 171 times 2? Oh, wait. Yeah. Well, it's around the high 300s. So Foul Play is really going to do a lot. So this is a pure annoyer. Yeah, I personally like this strategy. Now this next one, he's probably the only one that's been overused, but I think I don't think I saw this strategy on here. And it's Crustle. Nature should be Jolly, Helene should be the Lumberry, and its ability should be Sturdy. Stat should be 252 speed, 176 attack, 76 HP, and 6 special defense. So even at max speed, it's 207, and that is still very low. Attack is 270, which is below average, but usable. HP is average-ish. Special defense is average, but its defense is excellent. So, its attack should be Shell Smash, X-Scissor, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. So first you're going to use Shell Smash, and you will survive an attack before you use Shell Smash because of Sturdy. Then you're going to use, and then your attacking moves are X-Scissor, Rock Slide, and Earthquake. X-Scissor for stab, Rock Slide for stab or that flinch, and Earthquake for a very heavy ground type hit. Alright, so this next Pokemon, the second derpiest, well, third derpiest of them all, from what it looks like. But it's Heat More. Nature should be lonely, Helene should be the life orb, and its ability should be White Smoke. White Smoke helps so much, because it works just like Clear Body. And if you don't know what it does, it blocks all stat drops, which is awesome. Its stats should be 16 HP, 76 attack, 32 defense, 176 special attack, 32 special defense, and 176 speed. So we have EVs on every single stat here. So its attack should be Stockpile, Sucker Punch, Giga Drain, and Heat Wave. So first you're going to want to start out with Stockpile. And then, even though your attacking stats are somewhat below average, because of Life Orb, they'll be boosted. So you got Sucker Punch in case you need to outspeed the Pokemon to get either a quick knockout, or you're about to get knocked out and you want to push your luck and see if you can knock them out. And you got Giga Drain for when your HP is low. Yeah, use Giga Drain to get some of it back. And then Heat Wave for a heavy stab attack. The last Pokemon of Pokemon Strategy Extravaganza. The second derpiest of them all. Mawile. Nature should be Adamant, Helene should be the Focus Sash, and its ability should be Intimidate. Stats should be 252 HP, 176 attack, 176 special defense, and 6 speed. Now, he is quite a derp. He may seem cool with a piranha plant or something on his head, but he's a derp. And its attack should be Sucker Punch, Pain Split, Attract, and Metal Burst. This strategy you can take a couple paths on. You can either make your opponent do an attack and you survive 1 HP and use Pain Split. That, or do Metal Burst to get them back. You can do Sucker Punch when their HP is low just to get a quickish knockout. And Attract, well, I recommend making this a female for this strategy. Make it a female just like Stunfisk. But for Attract, in case, just to push your luck, make sure your opponent doesn't attack you as often. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed all 50 strategies of the Strategy Extravaganza. As right now, I hold the record on YouTube for most strategies made on a YouTube channel. Let's see someone beat that. Alright guys, see you later.